Greetings, ladies, gents, eyes, and all the in-betweens, and of course the gentry of the void. I am CrimsonSlave, and as always, welcome to my Insomnia Files. I have things that I could talk about. I'm not gonna say that I don't, but I've just had a really strange, long week this week, and I don't really have updates. Because as I said, like the past few weeks, I haven't really had plans for anything, so I haven't really been like, I'm gonna do this thing, and then this is the thing that I'm gonna do. I haven't had that for a while, and honestly, with a lot of things going wrong. No, wait, I said I was gonna go see a movie. That fell through. I can't explain it. What I can explain is this. Noticing the trend that I've been having the last few weeks, at least on the video end of this, I think I said this like maybe like 2 videos ago, but I do feel in a small way that I'm spiraling, and I'm trying my best to get out of the downward spiral that I'm doing by trying to do different things, like watching movies, which is not working out. I really want to watch Arcane, but like it's technically halfway over, so I just want to wait for it to fully go out. So there's that. That's just some anime. I'll maybe watch more of that. That'll be good. But I don't have anything really sure. But if I could share anything for this kind of nothing week, two things happened that were bad that I think were interesting. The first thing is a weird thing, a super weird thing, and that was I had a dream that transferred into a transit dream, which transferred in me being half awake, which then transferred from me being fully awake and my brain not shutting up for about 6 to 7 hours. Cannot explain it, but it's not super important. The thing that's interesting about the dream is that like it involved scenarios I'm sure will never happen, and someone that I'm sure hates me. And I just the dream itself, very strange, went nowhere, and just kind of it followed this thread of an idea of what if something changed and then things were slowly forgiven and the methods that would happen to allow that to happen. I personally hate it. I personally hate it being awake that long and literally having emotions go from highs to lows, and just the combination of how that dream went was something that I honestly don't have words for. Now, personally, I don't think about it, and I think like going into like the batch of weird dreams that I've had this year, they're like very poignant and notable. I don't know why. I keep having dreams about random different people and women that I've never met. And I've had weird dreams where like I've met people and like they gave me their names. Don't know what to do about that. But like it's weird to know that my brain keeps going back to this person that I'm sure hates me. And don't know. And I was talking to a friend about it, and his opinion was that if you're having very strange dreams about one person in particular, that person probably is thinking about you or misses you. And I'm like, I don't see how that's possible, but I am better at interpreting other people's dreams. So, maybe he has a point, maybe he doesn't, I don't know. But I don't think the person I dreamed about missed me or will ever miss me. due to how things happened. But that was a thing, and that was a thing that I don't know, because I've had dreams like that before, but like in dreams like that, they're like very strange dreams. They don't feel real. Like I've had dreams where I've like gone to sleep, I've woken up, and I'm like, I know I'm dreaming, and you just keep going forward. And I've had a few things that like you wake up and you try to keep the dream going, and you just try to like stay in the dream state. But I've never had something where I went to sleep with a weird scenario, slowly woke up from the dream scenario, kept going until I was fully awake, and then it just kept running in the background. And then I'm fully awake and questioning it, and my brain just won't shut up. And it's like forcing a picture in my head of how this could be possible for hours cumulatively. Until I just gave up and tried to like do something else because it was the thing keeping me awake. That was an experience for sure. I don't know what to think about the experience as a whole, but it was a strange experience that I lived through. The other thing that happened this week was that I haven't been streaming. I was trying to get better at it and like trying to do it, and I have like this cool plan to get a VTube model, then put that VTube model in a thing and try to use a different recording software to make my streams better and be able to see things better and do that better. And that sounds good in theory, but I have been doing this thing, and I had this idea, a small idea, that I have a plan. I'm going to play this game eventually. I'm going to play that game. And when I get to that game, it shall be the thing that I care a lot about, because I play Inquisition, and it's something I care about, like really care about, because it's one of my I wouldn't like put it up there with like Dishonored or like Borderlands or like the Thief series, like games like I love, like I'll play it again, I'll try to help, but like I really like Dragon Age. And I think I like Dragon Age a lot because of like the bonding experience that it gave me between me and my friend Shepard, who I probably never who I'll probably never talk to again in my life. But like playing Dragon Age with her and like growing to like the series was a cool bonding moment, because it took her insane love and dedication to Mass Effect, and she gave me this fantasy game that had things about D&D that I super loved, but I admit didn't bring up a lot. But like it had D&D elements, it had the parts of Mass Effect that she liked, it had tactical things in it, and it also brought in what's called Divine Sin. It brought in another game that I actually loved watching, seeing people play on YouTube a long time ago. So it brought all these things together, and I liked the series. And I played Dragon Age, played Dragon Age 2. Then I went back and we played Dragon Age 1 together, then played 2. I got this incredible story. And then Inquisition came out. I was like, I gotta keep playing it. I want to know how this game works. And I beat it, and then like they showed me that I got Deluxe Edition, and I realized that you can like buy DLC for the first time, that like you can like make your game better. And then I got the Deluxe Edition for Dragon Age Inquisition. I got it from GameStop, and I got the DLC for it. And then I played through the whole game again, fought all the dragons, beat the game. Really, really, really good stuff. And it's like a really, I think, milestone gaming moment for me in like my life, that like I dedicated something super hard, something that I liked. So playing through Dragon Age again, it's amazing. Now, I said all of that because it's true, but I realized that I may have fucked up royally, because I didn't notice a problem happened and just like kept going. Now, the problem with this is there is a bug that exists. Like I'm sure there's probably more bugs that exist. Like BioWare games aren't okay. Say nicely, because I'm not gonna like throw any of them into this. But BioWare games at certain points have little things that happen that make the game more interesting or funny. But like, if you take BioWare's games across the board, they're really good games, good structure, good storylines, great characters, you feel connected to the game. But sometimes you run into stuff that you just don't know. And I say this, I mean it seriously. I love BioWare games, but there, if you love a series, you accept the cracks in the facade of it being perfect for some people. And Mass Effect 1 and 2 have given me some of the most interesting glitches of my life. Like, I'm not going to like talk about 3 and how like it had its own issues with itself. And Anthem and Andromeda are just famous for being badly developed. So I'm not going to like lump this in there with them. But I ran into a glitch. And the way that the glitch works is that I need to load before I ran into it, because apparently the glitch is really simple. Most people just reloaded the game, cut the game off, and then they walk up to the cutscene and you just do it until the cutscene works. Now, when I was playing it, I went on a mission and I was doing like 2 things. I was exploring a land and I couldn't figure out my way to get to this place. So I was like, I'll go around and get to it. And doing that apparently did this glitch where you're supposed to go a different direction. And with that direction, it leads to this logic of you're supposed to get 2 voice lines and then you go into a cutscene. The glitch exists because apparently it preloads it into itself and the fight doesn't happen, but the enemy pops up. So I didn't know any of that. Like, I will admit, I'm playing this game again. I haven't touched it since I beat it the 2nd time. And I'm trying to get a certain achievement that you get all of your friendship things maxed out. When you go to the final thing, it works. Because I just want to have that whole thing. Because I own Dragon Age Inquisition twice. I had it on PS3 and I got it on Xbox One. But I don't remember where the save data goes to, because when I went through the game the first time it didn't work. The 2nd time I loaded it, and I don't remember how I did it correctly, but a few things that I did in Dragon Age 2, which was like, there's a thing before like the final battle where Morgana gives you this strange option to sleep with her, to seal a demon, and Morgana will then raise a child. That was a choice that I made, and I was confused by it because in Dragon Age Inquisition, you go to a party and Morgana shows up. And the first time I did it, I was like, where's my kid? I don't know how I did it. So I got it for Xbox. I got it for Xbox One. I like went through the whole process of like setting up the Dragon Age servers. So I went back to the thing, the party that I played on Xbox. My kid was there. I was like, the kid, yeah, that was a thing. So Dragon Age does that. Like, it doesn't do it a lot for me in the game. 1 and 2 did more, but it carries over some stuff. And in the midst of this glitch research that I was doing while I was streaming, and it's kind of like stop moving, just like try to figure it out, I found out that like Inquisition doesn't have, like, the general opinion is if you've played it and beat it, the thing that's most prominent is that the soulless stuff will matter. This is a soulless mission, and I'm trying to get this achievement to get everyone doing right. And it's annoying because the only way to fix this glitch is to go back before I did what I did wrong and the autosave kicks in. But I don't remember fully when I got here. And unfortunately, I think deep down I was like, oh, I was here. But in the time period that I stopped streaming, when I streamed last, I stormed a keep and I did a major milestone mission that affected Cullen. Since then, I did the mission that changes Bull. I did Varric's friendship mission. I did Dorian's. And I do not remember when I fucked up and did the glitch the wrong way. So I might lose 15 to 17 hours of progress. And as fine as I am to do that, I do not remember which save it is, which means that I have to now go back, go on YouTube, look at all of my saved footage that I have not worked on and edited, and be like, where is this one thing? And find out where that is so I can find a save for it and then go backward to fix it. Yeah. So that's the things that happened this week. Both not great. Some other stuff happened, but one of those things will solve itself, essentially. Yeah. I generally have just been having a strange week. And the only other thing that's interesting is that it'll be Black Friday soon. And there's a whole fun memory connected to that. And yeah, there's that. But there's that. Aside of that, this week will be Thanksgiving, I think. And then I'll probably have stories from Thanksgiving to tell. Cause that'll be fun. Cause I think my mom is going to cook some stuff and I'm going to help her cook. That'll be a fun family memory, I'm sure. And yeah, that's the update. Next week, I'll have a Thanksgiving story, probably. Maybe I'll go see a movie. I want to go see Venom: The Last Dance, and I want to go see Gladiator. We'll see if either of those things works out. But honestly, I have no idea anymore. I feel kind of sick, and I'm trying my best to get this done and record it and put in YouTube so I can get it all done today. So there's that. So overall, as always, if you watched my video, I was going to say no one does, but like for some strange reason, I got like 12 views on my last video, and I do not know where those views came from. I'm just like one person looking at it. It's weird. Anyway, if you watched my video, I truly hope that your week was better than mine. My week was bad. My weeks are always kind of bad, but I hope that your week much better than mine. And there's that. And until next week, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I will try my best to make a video on time on a Sunday. Until then, ta.